Okay guys, welcome to Life in Thailand. Today I'm at a place called Nangyun. It's a beautiful, remote tropical island. This is my room. I spent one night here. The hotel itself is called Nangyun Island Dive Resort. I paid 5,000 baht for the night to stay here. Pretty cool place. It's all a bunch of bungalows. They have 20 something of these bungalows. I think they're all a little bit different. Very basic of everything, but everything that you need. Quite a nice place in my opinion. It's considered 2.5 stars on Agoda. It's got an 8.4 out of 10 rating and 993 reviews. So pretty good considering it's a very remote place. Not the easiest to get there, but not that hard once you know how. It's located right next to Koh Tao in the Gulf of Thailand. And that was my view out my door. Even better in the dark, even better the next morning. This place is very popular with tourists during the day. There's only certain hours they're allowed to come here. A lot of people learning how to scuba dive and things like that. Lots of people just come and sit on the beach. There's a restaurant here. You do have to pay to come to this island if you're just coming for the day. But if you're coming to spend the night, then you don't have to pay the landing fee. I don't remember how much that costs. On this day, it's not as busy. But the next morning, people started showing up by the boatload. It was very busy by the time I left. I was here for about 24 hours.
눈도 닦아봐. 네?
They go together? Is your stuff on them?
Straight ahead is where the restaurant is. And over here is where the office is, where you check in. There's the restaurant. I ordered food here at night. I'll show you that in a minute. Pretty reasonable prices in my opinion. But I didn't have anything here during the day. And I don't know what the price of alcohol is, but it is available. This place is set up for tourists during the day, but it gets very, very quiet at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Over here, this is where the ferry lands. There's an actual ferry that comes here, plus a bunch of boats from Koh Tao. That island across the way, that is Koh Tao. During the high season, this place is absolutely packed. I was here in November of 2024. There wasn't a lot of tourists compared to, say, January or February, but it was still pretty busy. This is the office in here. This is where you go to check in. Another eating area here. I think this is a part of the tour groups that come during the day. It's just a really cool place in my opinion. That's where the ferry lands, that's where all the water taxis and everything comes in. As you can see, lots of boats just sitting there waiting for a job. This is back at the room. This is in the evening. As you can see, nobody on the beach. When I was there was only one other room rented. In the morning, there's sharks that come in here. Little tiny sharks, apparently they're quite harmless. The morning I was there, I only saw one. They're about 3 feet long, 2.5, 3 feet long, or the one that I saw. Absolutely beautiful in the evening. I will say once it got dark, there was a lot of mosquitoes, and the next morning, there was a lot of mosquitoes. Dive boats, lots of dive boats here. Late at night, there was still a bunch of them. In the dark, there was still a bunch of dive boats out around the island. I don't know if they spent the night or not. You want a quiet place to get away from everything? There it is. Here's food from the restaurant. It came in this very hard to open container. I just wasn't smart enough to figure out how to get it open. Considering there's no other food option here, the price is pretty reasonable. I think this cost about 450 baht for some stir-fry rice and some tom yum. The tom yum, though, the one in the bottom, the soup, was very, very spicy, a lot spicier than it looked. But still, it was delicious and fairly reasonable price in my opinion. Wow. 6:30 in the morning. Absolutely spectacular. This walkway goes to a bunch of the rooms that are all along the side of this hill, but it also goes to the top of the hill. There's a hiking trail that goes around the back of the island and to the top of the hill. I went up there in the morning. I'll show you in a minute. But there's a lot of different rooms. As you can see, they all look a little bit different. I don't know what they're like on the inside. And they're doing a bunch of construction there as well. But just a very unique place, that's for sure. This line with the floats on it, that's for when it's high tide. The entire beach is underwater at top high tide, and you need that as a safety precaution to walk back to your room. This is from up the top of the hill. Apparently, during the day, they sell drinks up here. But I was up there in the early morning. There's the view. Pretty amazing, yeah? There was nobody up there when I was there. It's quite the hike, and on a very hot, sunny day, you better bring water. But it's definitely well worth the effort. But when I was there was 1,000 mosquitoes everywhere. They're the first load of tourists showing up for the day. It was pretty packed by the time I got to leave. And see all the boats out there, all the dive boats. They do a lot of training here for scuba diving. Well, that's it, guys. I'm on my way to Koh Tao now for an early lunch. I didn't have breakfast on the island. I decided to wait and have lunch in Koh Tao, which is really only 5 minutes away. This is an amazing place. Definitely well worth the visit, even if you go for a few hours during the day. Like I say, you have to pay a landing fee here if you're not staying there. I don't remember what that is. But it'd be worth it in my opinion. It's a beautiful place. Absolutely spectacular. But this place is packed during the high season. I'm glad I went when I did. It wasn't overly busy. And at night, like I said, there was only one other room rented. And I didn't even see those people until the next morning. All right, guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll put a link to Agoda in the video description if you want to check it out, get some pictures, get some more information. Check the prices for your dates. The prices do change, but it doesn't seem to change very much. It's definitely a place worth considering if you're going to be in this area.
yeah.